Hello, hello, and welcome back to Play the Game with Steve. It is me, Steve, and today excited to try out our new web slinger. We got Silk Cindy Moon coming to the table and finally released in Canada a couple weeks late. So this might not be new content for a lot of you guys, but if you are in Canada and you haven't seen her play yet, well, I am going to be testing her out for the first time today. This is not one of the characters that I got to play test or try, so I'm very excited to go see what this is all about. Now, sorry about the get up because this is the only way I can have this on my face focused. It's kind of complicated, but hey, whatever. It doesn't look super good, but whatever. Hey, on another note, if you saw Villain Thierry, he's going to be, I think he posted something pretty awesome as an international contest. So that should be really good. So go check that out, and I'll be one of the judges for that campaign scenario contest. So looking forward to that and seeing all of what you guys come up for creative scenarios. All right. So on that note, let's go to the table and let's go check it out. The new hero. Booma. There we go. So we got Silky, Silky Smooth, Silky, Silky Silk. All right, so we got Cindy Mood. She's got 3 recovery, which is kind of wah. And if there are more than 4 cards tucked here, discard all but 4 of those cards. Okay, in action, discard a card tucked here to draw 2 cards once per round. She's a genius with a hand size of 6 and 10 hit points, which is pretty set. And then Silk is a 1-2-3. So basically, just like Spider-Man, Peter Parker, same thing. If there's 4 more cards tucked here, discard all but 4 of those cards. She has a Silk Sense. After you defeat a minion or side scheme or resolve a treachery card, tuck that card under here from the encounter discard pile. So that she wants to just kind of take some of the bad stuff from the villain and put it under here, and that is going to power her up. All right, so we have obviously the standard and expert sets. We have our obligation, so we're going to start shuffling that in. Hello, hello, if you're just joining me for the first time, or if you are a returning member, please say hi. Don't be shy. Klaw does have 28 hit points to start. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just using my player dials. They're just a little smaller, so it just makes sense. All right, so, and then we're going to discard because we are playing on Expart. We get Immortal Klaw, which gives them plus 10 hit points. And then we have this one, the Defense Network, and the underground distribution. We have to discard cards until we find a minion. What minion are we getting? We're getting an armored clown. All right. So these guys are annoying because they do have the toughness. So that makes it a little bit more complicated to go punch the villain from the get-go. All right. So that is this. But on the bright side, we did lose an exhaustion, a master plan, and 2 extra attacks, and one of his attachments. So we did lose some nice cards. All right, her deck, basically, we got our 15. We have our signature upgrades that we definitely want to put out first. But this is probably my favorite new card, Stop Hitting Yourself. And I can just see myself with Nightcrawler having defenses of 6 or 7 and just doing 2 for 7 after you take no damage. I'm like, let's go, baby cakes. Let's go. And the way it's worded too, after you defend against an enemy attack and take no damage, deal damage to that enemy equal to your defense for that attack. So if I have ways to, I'm even thinking about Gambit and just this doing with Gambit and his, I forget what it is there. There's another crazy card with that could be really fun. But Gambit can bring his defense up to like 10 or 12. And just do like 1-shots on the Stop Hitting Yourself. But that's a lot of setup, but I'm sure it's fun to do like once. I think Ready for a Fight is another cool card where you can go to Alter Ego and just flip and then become a hero and then get attacked. Wasteland Sniper, what's up? Energy Shields, I was already excited about this card, especially for Iron Man, and a 0-cost tech upgrade. I like money. Stun Gun, I'm like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Stun and Confuse. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the other heroes and some of the allies. So we're just going to shuffle all of this up. I know, Stop Hitting Yourself for Nightcrawler is probably like what I'm the most excited about in this entire pack. But there's all these all new protection cards. And as you know, my protection is my baby. So love everything that has to deal with protection. It is by far the best aspect in this game so far. All right. So we're going to shuffle waffle and get this here. We're going to get our starting hand. So now we are nicely shuffled. And let's look at our opening hand. Oh, there you go. Money. She's got a hand size of 6. Okay, we got a stun gun. So we could be boring. Is this an attack? That's the question. Exhaust stun gun and remove 1 charge. All right. So I can stun a minion or I can stun the boss. We got to stop hitting yourself, which we can't play because it's an attack. Get the scoop. Exhaust your identity. Remove 2 threat from here. Any player looks at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck and tucks 1 under those cards. And I don't. I get it, but I'm not excited about this card. I'm like, it's just a player side scheme that doesn't even go in the victory display. So I don't know about that. Another double. And another stun gun. Is this rejected? All right, so we could. So yeah, not excited about these cards. So I'll just keep the stun gun just in case I need something. But I'm gonna pitch stun gun, stop hitting yourself, and get the scoop. I'm gonna pitch these 3. Not today, not really helpful. Swinging silk kick, 7 damage, not helpful. Scarlet Spider. That is probably what I'm going to play. Is probably going to play Scarlet Spider for 3. And then I'll play a stun gun. And then I'll see if I can get rid of some threat. Because getting rid of threat is more important than anything else. Okay, so probably Immortal Claw, since we saw this one go down. All right, she doesn't have an action yet. And then not today. When we defend against an attack, +2. And then we remove 2 threat from a scheme. But I don't think we're going to play that right now. We're going to do this. All right, we're going to spend a double for a stun gun, which has 2 stun counters on it. Boop, boop. We might just put that on Claw on turn 1. And then 1, 2, 3, we'll play Scarlet Spider guy. Oh, he takes 2 consequences. Ugh, that's not good. And when another Web Warrior character would take any amount of damage, he takes it instead. All right. So we'll flip up. I think we'll just go like this. We'll give him 2 consequences, and she will thwart for 2, and then we'll just get rid of 2 off Immortal Claw. And I think we'll just discard the stun gun and just put a stunny stun on Mr. Claw. All right. We got 1, 2, 3 outwits and 5 Albert Moon. Okay, outwit is when Silk makes the basis thwart, exhausts outwit. For this thwart, she gets +1 thwart for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set as the thwarted scheme. Okay. Tuck the top card of the encounter deck under Cindy Moon. Heal the damage for each card tuck. Okay, so this is like another Aunt May. We got a lot of these new Aunt May cards. We got one in the other one. Yeah, buddy. Glad you're playing again. Thank you. Yeah, so this is not a super sexy hand. But when an enemy would scheme, cancel this activation and Peter Parker. But it's team up. Oh, this is an alter ego interrupt. Okay. That's actually interesting. I might try to keep that one then. I might just spend 2 for outwit and then 1 for ready for a fight. And then we'll see. All right, we're placing 2 threat here. Claw is in stuns mode. 1 damage, but I'm a Web Warrior. It's going to go on him instead. And then my encounter card. Shadows of the Past? Or what are we getting? Shadows of the Past or the double one there? Oh, it's another Armored Guard. Oh, okay, boo. Okay, too easy. Okay. I think this is what we're going to do. So we don't have Spider-Man, so there's no point of playing this. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to thwart the Immortal Claw, and I'm going to tuck it under her. So that is here. That's going to get rid of that. Okay, she got tucked. I'm going to spend 2 to play an outwit. And then I'm going to spend 1 for ready for a fight. And then I will... Oh, wait, I needed a physical for this, requirement of physical, so I had this one, so I'm good. All right. I will flip down. I'm still at 10. These clowns scheme for 0, but they're going to attack and just defeat the Scarlet guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, nice, 5, and 6. There's my spider guy, but we can't play him right now because we need the other thing. Okay. We're going to add 1 threat. This is going to go to 3. And then he wants to activate and scheme. So he should be at 18. So instead, I'm going to discard ready for a fight. When an enemy would scheme, change to hero form, that enemy attacks me instead. So I'm just going to take the hit. And he's going to, if I would take damage, it's going to go here. So 3. So just for 3. But that takes care of Scarlet Spider. I'm going to take 2 from these clowns, go to 8. And then I'm going to take 1 card, which is... Oh, no. When a card would be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it under here instead. Then if there are 2 tuck cards here, you may discard this card. Remove it from the game instead if there are 3 or more tuck cards here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's annoying. So I can't put stuff underneath. Boo. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so this is from the same attack. Okay, so we can do this. Ratsy. Too many good cards. After mana, look at the top X card where X is number of web warriors. You may discard 1 card looked at this way and put the rest back in any order. Kind of want Spider-Man here. I kind of want the spider claws. There's too many good things. Everything costs 3. Not coolio. Definitely not coolio. All right. So we're going to be smart about this. We're going to spend 2. Wait, we need to keep the physical one. So we're going to spend Madam Web and Spider-Man for 2. We're going to play the spider claws. I really need something to remove stuff. I am going to spend 1 for ready for a fight. I am going to attack for 3. For 2. And when Silk makes a basic attack, exhaust Spider Claws. For this attack, she gets +1 for each card tucked under the same. And this attack gains piercing. So that is going to get rid of this guard and go under here. And this gets exhausted. All right, and my guy is exhausted. I will flip down. Search your deck. Remove 2 threat from a side scheme. Oh, man, that would be really good. But I don't have double resources right now, so we're going to have to make sacrifices. All right, so 2. There we go. So 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And 6. Edelic Memory. All right. 2, 4, 6. Can we play anything? I think we're just going to have to take a... I don't really want to take a hit here. All right. This is annoying. This is so annoying. This is going to go to 4. I really don't want... Man, oh, man, oh, man. What do I want to do? I can't take this. Can't do that. And I'm pretty sure if I don't defend, I am going to get exhausted. But if I get exhausted... I don't have a way to ready. Do I have a way to ready? And discard a card tucked under Silk, and she gains the arrow. Oh, this is a ready. All right, so this is a ready. Okay, perfect. And when you reveal an account from the same counter set, there's a card tucked under your identity. Exhaust. Swap those cards. Oh, okay, so I could just put Immortal Claw. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Definitely like this card. Okay. We're going to add 1 threat. This is going to go to 4. We're going to trigger ready for a fight. All right, we're going to just take the first hit. So 1, he gets a tough. Oh, nice. We only take 1. We take 2 damage. We go to 6. Claw gets a tough. That's fine. Oh, wait. What was the first one? Did I forget? What was the first thing? Oh, I put it. Oh, yeah. It was only an armored guard the first time. And we haven't played anything else since. All right. So I have to remember, after you defeat a minion or side scheme or resolve a treachery card, put that under here. That's what I got to remember. And then we get another armored guard. Oh, my God. These armored guards are never going away. Okay, boom. Okay. All right, we're going to spend 2 to play an organic webbing. All right. So exhaust organic webbing and discard a card tucked under silk, ready silk. All right, so first things first, I'm going to thwart for 2. Wait. And when silk makes a basic exhaust outwit for this thwart, she gets +1 thwart. So she's going to thwart for 3, which gets rid of the defense network. Forced interrupt. When a card will be put under your identity by a player effect, tuck it under here instead. Then if there are 2 tuck cards here, you may discard this card. Okay, so I don't want to do it yet. So that got rid of the crisis. All right, so that is exhausted. I am then going to exhaust. Where's my tokens? I'm going to exhaust organic webbing. I am going to discard this one to ready. She gains the aerial trait into the end of the round, and then I get to ready. So that gets discarded. Now I'm not attacking for 3 anymore. That's annoying. But I can still thwart for 2. Okay, we'll play the energy shield on us, because that's a good card. And that's not tucked under ourselves. I am going to use 2 to play an Idolic Memory. So that's the other one. And I think what I'm going to do... Okay, so for each card. So I can just exhaust this for 0 and get the piercing and be... I'm okay. And then I'll keep Not Today. And that's going to go on the main scheme. Yeah, so I can just keep my Not Today and give myself 5 defense. And then I can thwart that, which is good. All right. And then we can start working on these clowns. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to exhaust this, and we're going to deal 2 damage here. All right. We're going to ready up. Ready, steady, Freddy. All right. Smooth as silk. All right. Well, there you go. Choose an enemy or scheme and play. Discard cards from the top until the card is... Okay, 4. And Spider Reflexes. Oh, there you go. Hero Interrupt. All right. So that's all of her upgrades. All right. So we got 3 out of 4 out of 5. So we got 1 more upgrade here. Okay. And we can prevent some damage. All right, this is going to go to 5, which is a lot. Klaw wants to attack us. We're going to defend for 3. He's attacking us for 2. Oh, wait. We're doing the Not Today. We're using Energy Shield to play Not Today. So we got a 5 defense. So he's attacking us for 2 and 4. So 4. So we took no damage. So we do get to remove 2 threat from the scheme. We don't get to ready or anything else, so that's sad. Okay, and then we'll take 2 damage from these guys, so that goes to 4. And then another armored guard. Sonic Boom. Oh, crap. All right, so that sucks. So we're going to resolve the treachery. So we have to discard 2 cards because we can't exhaust all of our characters. So Spider Reflex and Smooth as Silk will be going out. All right, so let's use... Oh, yeah, it's so crazy. Choose an enemy or scheme and play. All right, so we're going to choose Armored Guard. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a card from the same encounter set of the chosen card is discarded, tuck that card under Silk instead. So I'll do that. So that's the Master of Evil. All right, Klaw's Vengeance. So that goes here underneath. I am going to use my Organic Web to discard this to ready Silk. And then I am going to Outwit. When you reveal a card from the same encounter set as a card tucked. Okay, so I can still do that. So I'm going to do this for 3. And I am going to thwart for 3. Yeah, so she gains, no, that's not this one. And she gets +1 thwart. So I'm going to thwart for 3, bring that down to 0. All right, and then I'm going to go hide like a chicken in Alter Ego. Okay, and let's go back. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 2 threat, choose a scheme. You may discard a card tuck to remove another threat. All right. There we go. So now we got some stuff here. And then we have 1 tech card. Is there any more tech cards? No. Okay. And then we can discard this one to get +2. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right. 1 threat. Klaw's going to scheme for 2. +2 is 4. So that goes back to 5. And then he schemes for 0. And then encounter card is Advance. Of course, he's going to scheme and exhaust all my allies, which is going to flip. And then we find another minion, and it's just found this. It's just coming in like that. So we're good. All right. I'm going to get rid of Sonic Boom to draw 2 cards. All right. We have, finally, Across the Spideyverse. All right. Oh, but then I would have to exhaust my character. No, I have to exhaust a Web Warrior card, right? Oh, I think that is the play here. That is so the play. Okay. Okay, we spend 3 for exhaust the Web Warrior card. You control, search your disc, and then you can spend 3 resources to do it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do that like that. Okay. So how do we play this, Mr. Steve? I could go get 2 Web Warriors here. Madam Web, she thwarts for 2. Spider-Man thwarts for 2. I think those 2 are the best 2 to get. Yeah, I think those are going to be the best 2. All right, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to recover. Because recovering's too easy. I have 1 tech, so he would only cost 2. I play the stun gun. He costs 1. Maybe not now, though. Dr. Sinclair is so good. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to be. Oh, shoot. The Sonic Boom would have went here instead. I wouldn't have been able to draw the 2 cards. Yeah, so that Sonic Boom wouldn't have been there, but the Advance would have been under here, and I still could have done this. But then I could have gone 1, 2, 3, forced interrupt. When a card would be put tucked here, then if there are 3, remove this card from the game. So that's going to go there, and then that is still everything still triggers properly. Unless I was an Alter Ego. Yes, I was an Alter Ego, so I couldn't have drawn the extra 2 cards. Steve. Man. All right, so I messed up. I can't remember what the other. Do you guys remember what the last 2 cards I drew was? I think it was Across the Spider-Verse and Energy Shield. I think that's what it was, right? I think these were the 2 rats. I just realized I made a mistake because this. Yeah, that was my mistake. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Okay, so how do I play this smart? This wouldn't be exhausted. This wouldn't be exhausted. Spider-Verse was definitely one of them. Yeah, and the other one I don't remember what it was. So, all right. So if I spend 2 for a stun gun, I spend 1 for Spider Guy. But then I don't have Dr. Sinclair, and then I'm exhausted. I don't have any cards. I don't need the wall crawl. Maybe Dr. Sinclair is good right now. 2 for that. And then I spend 2 for Spider Guy. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. But then I don't have the mental to recover. Rats and more rats. What do we do, Steve? And then I'm getting double encounter cards next turn. And my spider thing is going to be worthless. All right. Gotta find a plan. Find a plan to make this all work out. Okay. So I could stun 2 minions. I think it's kind of dumb. There's no threat, so I'm not worried about threat. I'm worried about dying. Okay, so worrying about dying is the worst. If you do this attack, you may discard a card tucked under Silk. I have nothing to discard under Silk, so that's my issue. All right. I can't do everything. That's the problem. There's too many things to do. Okay, and I don't have any cards, so that super sucks. All right, so we're gonna just take a chance. Let's go. We're gonna spend 2. We're gonna play the stun gun. We're gonna spend 1 to play Spider Guy. Spider Guy is gonna punch for 1 and get rid of this armored guard. Yeah, that's all he does, and then he just dies. Okay, armored guard gone. Then we are going to attack for 2. Okay, we're gonna attack for 2, get rid of this guy. Oh yeah, attack for 2, get this guy, so he comes underneath. And then do I just get ready and then... Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stun Klaw with the stun gun, get rid of it. And then, there's no and then. Yeah, and then I'm going to organic web, get rid of this guy, ready up. Yeah, discard a card. I get the aerial trait. I'm going to exhaust the claws, and then I'll deal 2 damage there with piercing. All right, we haven't done any damage on claw yet. And we got Dr. Sinclair, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to get rid of those guards. And then we get an extra card. All right, but now we've went through our deck, so that's good. And then we'll see what happens. I'll be at 3. We get 2 encounter cards. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. It's not. Well, it is a little confusing, but it's okay. It's not. It's just you got to think. You really got to think what you want to do. All right, and then 1 threat here. So the only thing is it kind of got weird because of the armored guards that were all there. But I do have the claws, and getting my obligation on the second turn really messed me up. This is what messed me up, or else I think I would have been fine. But now we're good. All right, so we're adding 1 threat. We're getting rid of the stun. We're gonna take 1 damage. I can discard the energy shield. I don't think I want to do that. Across the Spider-Verse is useless right now, which is super sucky. I could stop hit yourself. This makes no sense. It makes no sense. All right. So I'll take 1. Yeah, I'll go down to 3. And then I'll have 2 encounter cards. So the first one is Whirl Guy. Second one is Weapons Runner. Third one is Under Fire. There you go, baby. Let's fucking go. Then it's Shadows of the Past and a Caught Off Guard. Holy shit. All right, let's go. It all had to... dude, it was almost predictable that this shit was going to happen. It was so going to hit the fan. All right, so now I get to tuck under fire under me. All right, let's go. We're tucking under fire. This crap is coming out. These guys are shuffling in. These 3 cards are coming in. Oh my God. And then caught off guard. This is the one going away. And then Moreland is coming out. All right, let's go shit show. Well, place additional threat here for each card tucked under each identity. So I don't know how many I had. So 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna go to 5. Holy shit show. Hey, look, the worst cards are here, so they're done. All right, let's shuffle this. Oh my God, I don't know how to survive this. All right, let's fucking go. And then I have nothing in my hand, like nothing that can help. All right, let's put an. All right, how do I do this? I can discard cards. I know, never a game without shadows, especially when I'm doing these precon things. All right, Moreland gets +1 scheme for each card tucked under. When defeat, discard each copy of Hunting the Spider Bride tucked under each identity. Oh, okay, so I gotta kill this guy. Okay. All right, how do we do this? All right, let's play an energy shield. I guess on Spider Guy. Man, oh man, this is not easy to think. You may discard. Okay, so I have to kill him. If I kill him, then I can remove 5 from there. And then that makes it easier. Okay. Spider Bite. No, I got to keep him. Yeah, I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to put an energy shield on him. I'm going to discard the Across the Spider-Verse so he can deal the damage here. Get rid of that. And then he's exhausted. All right, let's find a plan. Let's find a plan. Okay, we are then going to... So I would attack for 5. When Silk Monk's a basic attack, exhaust Spider Claws for this attack. She gets +1 attack for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set as the attacked enemy. All right, so that doesn't work against that. Son of a bitch, that don't work. All right, and that doesn't work against that either. So it doesn't work against my 3 cards that are tucked are freaking garbage, and they do not work at all. Okay. Son of bitch. How do we do this? All right, we gotta kill this guy. Oh my God, kill me now. What a stupid gong show. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just dead here. It has to be under the same. Yeah, it's so annoying. All right, I'm dead. I think I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna lose, and then I'll start over. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. There's nothing I can do. I can deal 2 here. Put this down. It doesn't help. I just remove 2 threats, and then I can't remove anything else. Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah. Garbage. All right, I'll just play Dr. Sinclair. We'll try to play it out. I'll Organic Web. I'll remove 1 of these. I'll just remove the Weapon Runner to ready. And then I just do 2 damage here because I have nothing else. I'm getting 2 encounter cards. Yeah, I'm just going to flip down to Alter Ego. Yeah, maybe I don't play Dr. Sinclair. Let me see if I have something better. I'll discard Caught off guard to draw 2. That doesn't help. Still don't help. Man, nothing helps here. Okay, we'll just play Dr. Sinclair, and then we'll discard this to heal for 3, go to 6. But I'm gonna lose the main. Like 100%, I'm losing the main. When you recall from the same encounter set as a card tucked, swap those cards. Maybe I should have put the caught off guard instead. Here, I'll do this. I'll get rid of shadows and I'll keep caught off guard instead, because this is actually an interrupt, not a hero interrupt. I'll keep this, but this I think I just lose because he's scheming for 3. Yeah, I think I lost anyway. All right, don't matter. All right, 2, 4, 5, and 6. The ready for fights would have been good here. All right, we're adding 2 threats, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're done. All right, we're done. Yeah, that was just a stupid gong show of garbage nonsense. I was just like, all right, you have been butt raped, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm like, no, I did not enjoy it. It was painful. All right. So all that turn in one turn, 6 encounter cards, and just die. Go to bed. All right. Well, this is what happens when you're playing on expert. Shit happens like this all the time. All right. That's the villain deck. That's villain stuff. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. And we'll shuffle these. This is our hand. All right. Hopefully we don't get our obligation again. We'll put that back in. Let's just reset and retry. All right. We'll go back to 10 health. And then we'll shuffle this. And then if you're with me and you feel my pain, put a little comment and be like, Steve, this is garbage. I hear what you're saying. Yep, it is bullshit. Klaw had nothing. I was like, oh, I got a good set. I'm doing okay. And then all of a sudden, boom. No, you're not. You're dead. All right, we get a weapons clown. Easy. All righty then. We will shuffle up. All right, let's see what we got. Wall crawl. Oh, there you go. The claws, edict memory, outwit. Did I shuffle this properly? Is it all my stuff? All right, 2, 4, 5, and spider guide. Okay, so basic thwart. So I can. She doesn't get the +1 thwart here. That's not that. That's not that. All right, so this is actually good because I can discard them and I can. All right, so this is good. All right, I don't need the spider dude. Okay, what do we want? We need 1 resource for this. So we need 1 for this. And we're getting rid of the claws. Oh, man. I really don't want to get rid of those claws. There's too many good cards. Ah, Steve. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I need all these cards. These are all good stuff here. I need a double resource. Son of a bitch. All right, we're gonna pitch 3. No, we're gonna pitch. I love the piercing, man. All right, I'm gonna pitch 2 cards. Give me a double. Nope, and nope. All right, I was hoping to get a double. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. It's all good. All right, let's think, Steve. Let's think. Let's think. Let's think. All right, we'll flip up. We're going to punch for 2 and put this here. All right. I get +1 thwart. You know what? I think the attack is going to be more important. So I'm going to put 2 here, and I'm going to put this one there. Oh, wait, I don't have the other one. Come on, Steve. Think. All right. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to play the claws. And I'm going to use out. You know what? This is so complicated. I think I'm just going to go. I think I'm going to get rid of my idyllic memory. Because then I can swap the reveal the less of a. But that's so good in their mechanic. All right, let's just do it. I'm going to wall crawl. I'll remove 2 threat from the defense network. And then I'm going to remove the weapons runner. If it's from the same Chezen set, I'm going to remove 3 from Immortal Claw, which is going to come here underneath after I defeat a side scheme or minion. So that gets defeated. That gets defeated. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm going to keep this idyllic memory for next turn. And we got only one thing to deal with. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we can start dealing damage next turn. So he's at 18. We got our claws. All right, we got some stuff off. And then we can kind of just flip down and do some other stuff here. All right, we're adding 1 threat. This is way better already. He's going to attack us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 5. Ouch. Attack me again. Claw's Vengeance attacks me again. All right, son of a bitch. All right, we're going to defend for 3. 1, 2, 3. And exhaust each ally. All right, so I take no damage from the next one. All right, that's okay. Woohoo! All right, we're going to spend this for a wall crawl. And we'll get rid of the defense network. All right. We are going to flip down. We're going to get rid of the defense network to draw 2 cards. A little late. So I think what we're going to do here. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we're going to use Energy Shield. We'll keep our double. We'll use Energy Shield for these 2 cards. Ready for a Fight and Idyllic Memory. Done. All right. Then we go up. 2, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we got our reflexes. And then he's going to attack us instead. Do I want to do that yet? I feel like I could just wait. So he's going to place a threat. That goes to 2. I think I'm just going to let him scheme. For 2 plus 1 is 3, so that goes to 5. So we're safe. And counter card is Sonic Boom. Son of a bitch. I got exhausted. Man. All right, but now we got some stuff. So we're going to spend 2 for a stun gun. We're going to play 1 for an energy shield on us. And we're going to spend 2 for a spider reflex. We are going to flip up. We'll keep that swinging silk. Oh, yes. This one is resolving and getting tucked underneath. We gotta remember that. Okay, so that done, that done, that done. Instead of Sonic Boom, I could have just put that one down, but I think this is okay. I'll discard this and stun this clown, and then we should be fine. I'll keep my big kick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go. Son of a bitch. All right, we're losing the main. So we're going to discard until we find a minion. All right, no under fire, no advance. All right, it's an armored clown. Thank God. All right, easy money. Okay, Claw is stunned. I get attacked for 1, go to 4. Do I just want to redirect this? No. No, I think I'm good. What does this do? After the attack, tuck the top card of the encounter deck. Oh, okay. And then encounter card is a Tiger Clown. All right, we got this. Hey y'all, what's up? I just found out about you from Villain to its campaign. I thought you said you were in Australia. How come some of your video titles aren't in English? That's French, bro. Some of the videos are in French. In Australia, they do speak English too. And yeah, so I'm from Canada, cold Canada. Ray Plays Games is the one in Australia. All right, so that is not from the same encounter set. Okay, choose an enemy in play. So I could technically go get some stuff in here. All right, let's just do this. We're gonna start by punching, and we're gonna use the spider claws, and that is gonna defeat this clown. All right, because it's got piercing, we got there. All right, we are then going to choose an enemy, scheme, discard cards. You know what? I don't want to do this now. But I am. How do I deal with this guy? All right, I'm just going to have to do it. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. You may discard a card, tuck under seal from the same encounter set. If you do, it deals 2 damage. I don't have something from the same encounter set unless I do this. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to smooth as silk. I'm going to discard until I find something from the same encounter set as that guy. Oh, yes, it's the radioactive guy. Awesome sauce. All right, and then, so that's resolved. And then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to discard the radioactive guy. And then I'm going to deal 9 damage. So 6-3 is going to go to Klaw. Finally, we did some damage. Booyah. That's done. And then he comes under here. Done. We are going to flip down. Do I draw 2 cards? What is 2 cards going to get me? Nothing right now. But I might get through my deck and maybe do some other stuff. Is there anything worth 2 that is worth playing? No. So there's nothing worth playing right now. All right, I will just stay at 4 health, and he's gonna attack me. Ooh, all right, let's go. 2, 4, and 5, and 6. All right, so we can flip for a fight, and then we got some not todays, which can remove the threat, and then we got Albert, who can heal us, which is I think what we're gonna need. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then this one says +1 defense. Oh, there you go. So if he attacks me twice, maybe. We'll see. Let's flip up. Ready for a fight. We'll trigger. Sorry, we're placing 1 threat. Ready for a fight triggers. We are ready. We're not exhausted. We need to find the one that readies us. Klaw is going to attack us for 1. When Silk defends, exhausts Spider Reflex. For this attack, she gets +1 defense for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set as the attacking enemy. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to defend, and I have 3, so I'm going to defend for 6. Do I have a stop hitting yourself? I don't. I'm defending for 6, and he's attacking for 2 and 3. So I took no damage, and then I tucked the top card, which is a sound manipulation, and I'll just put the Immortal Klaw over there. And then encounter card is an Assault. Oh, crap. Of course. Now I'm going to get hit for 1,000, and then I'm just going to die. So 3. So just for 3, I'm at 4. Oh, my God. This is so annoying. What is it? The Assault? So Assault goes under here. And then I have to discard a card after that. I think I'm just going to discard the Tiger Clown. And then I'm at 1 health. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm flipping down. I'm going to discard an armored guy to draw 2 cards. Let's go. There's the organic webbing. Okay. I'm going to spend the 2 not todays to play Albert Moon. I'm going to exhaust Albert Moon. For each card, I'm going to heal for 4. I'm going to go back to 5. That's something. I'm going to spend 1 for a ready for a fight. I'm going to spend, actually, I'm going to spend, oh, no, I don't have enough. Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 for ready for a fight, and I'm going to spend 2 for the organic webbing. That's going to help me a lot. All right, and now we get to ready. That is definitely going to help us a lot, because then I can thwart for, oh, I don't have the thwarting one. Ah, okay. These all need to get exhausted, so we'll just put our little tokens on them. This doesn't need to get exhausted. All right, let's do it. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got to stop hitting yourself. We can do some damage here. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. This is going to go to 2. I think we're going to do that. Even though I want J. Jonah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to do trigger ready for a fight. We're going to flip up. And then he wants to attack us instead. We're going to use Mr. J. Jonah for a not today. So I'm going to, and we're going to defend for 5, 6, 7. And he's attacking for 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Defending for 7, and then we're going to spend 2. We're going to remove 2 threat because of not today. And then stop hitting yourself, because for our attack, our defense was 7. We're going to deal 7 damage. And then he goes down to 8. Let's go. All right, he's down to 8. And then my encounter card is a gang up. It doesn't really matter. I can't do anything about it. Oh, man. Please don't die. So I'm taking 3. I'm taking 4. I'm back down to 1. And then the gang up goes tucked under here. Son of a gun. I could have, I could prevent 1. Yeah, I'll just prevent 1. I'll go back down to 2. Oh my God, my God, my God. It's so complicated. All right. Let's go. There's no threat. All right. I am going to organic web. I will get rid of a sonic boom. Actually, I'm going to get rid of a assault or gang up. I'm just going to get rid of gang up, I think. So I get to ready. Oh my God. I'm going to punch this guy. He's going to go underneath. I'm going to flip, heal for 4, go to 6. I guess I just keep Madam Web after. And then I think that's going to be the play. Did I see my double resources? I saw 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so I saw all my doubles. So I know there's Spider-Man Peter Parker in one of these cards. But I can't play him right now. So I think I'm just going to pitch Madam Web. Doesn't matter. And then I'll just deal with this after. Okay. 1, 2, 3 there. I knew there was a Spider-Man somewhere. I get an extra card. We already saw one of the advances go by, so I shouldn't have another advance. All right. She's definitely a lot tougher to, and there's definitely a lot more thinking in this, which I love. But it's right now the precon is really, I'm really struggling with what's happening. I'm trying to keep my health up, and now my health's up. I got cards underneath. 2, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 tech card. I can. All right, and do I have 3 of the difference? So there, I'm stuck with Spider-Man not having the 3 different types, but I'll draw 2 and I should be okay. All right, and then I'll be back to 10 health, so I should be okay. Okay. We're going to add 1 threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. Money. That's really good. So that is going to go to 3. And then double encounter cards. So first one, let's just do this one. An assault, which will surge, which will just go here, and I'll just put it here. And oh yeah, so because it surges, it's going to trigger this. And then we have a +1 on the acceleration. And then we get whirlwind, which is fine. And then we get Illegal's Arm Factory. And I think instead, because I have the idyllic memory, when you reveal a card from the same encounter set as exhaust this, swap those cards, and reveal the card that has been tucked under silk instead. All right. So yeah, so if I'm reading this correctly, I'm going to choose sound manipulation instead. I'll tuck this one here, and I'm going to reveal this one instead, and it's going to be claw heals for 4. So he goes to 12. Money. There you go. So finally, this card has paid off. All right, Mr. Albert Moon is going to heal me up to 10. I'm going to discard the assaults to draw 2 cards. There we go. We got another double, but we did not get the lightning that we needed. Oh, we do have the lightning. Oh, yeah, we have mental and lightning. Okay, so... Oh, no. Do we have a mental? Yeah, we have Spider Bite. Spider Bite is a 1, 2, and 3. I can only play this if I'm playing all 3. So I got Mr. Spidey-Man, the real Spider-Man. Please stand up. I will then flippity up. This has been exhausted. This has been exhausted. All right. What to do? There's 3 threat here. That is kind of sad. I got Scarlet Guy, or I can punch. Okay, let's do this. Let's do 2, 4, and 6, and then he comes in. We'll throw him out, and then we'll thwart for 3 off the main. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna punch for 2. Spider-Man punches for 2. Ready Silk. Silk punches for the last 2. Tucks this guy underneath. I will use organic webbing and discard whirlwind to ready. I have the aerial trait. I will then use... Oh, I don't have that one. Oh, son of a gun. I don't have the right one. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Scarlet Guy. I'll play Scarlet Guy. And whenever a Web Warrior takes damage, so he can actually protect these guys. And then I'm going to thwart for 2 on the main. I'm going to keep my double resource. And I should be pretty good now. Let's see if I can finish this. All right. Across the Spideyverse, that's going to be helpful. And I have the resources to do it. I can also stun the villain. All right, looking pretty good, boys and ghouls. All right, this is going to go to 3. Claw wants to attack me. I can have a defense of 6 here, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to defend for 6. He's attacking me for 1, 2, 3. And then I get to tuck the top card of the encounter deck, which is an exhaustion. Great. This is what it says. When Silk defends, exhaust Spider Reflex. For this attack, she gets +1 defense for each card tuck from the same encounter set. So, yeah, I have 3 from the claw set. So I got +3 defense. And then after this attack, tuck the top card of the encounter deck, discard pile under Silk. That is done. So I took no damage. And then Weapons Warrior wants to deal me a damage, but he's going to deal it to Scarlet Spider instead. And then my encounter card is Claw's Vengeance. You know what I am going to do instead? I am going to use Idyllic Memory. And I will put Illegal's Arm Factory instead. And then Klaw's Vengeance will come underneath. Oh! Yeah! Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's start kicking some butts here. All right. Oh, I don't have the +1 thwart one. Son of a gun, I keep forgetting that. I got exhausted. I need to remove 4 threat from that thing. Okay. Then what do I need to do? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to spend double. Oh, I'll just put it. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's so funny. I'll put an energy shield. I could put an energy shield on Scarlet Spider, but I think I'm just going to put it on Spider Guy instead. So then he can stay alive longer. I'm going to spend 2 for a stun gun, which we're just going to use right away and get rid of this clown. And then we are going to thwart for 2. But instead of he taking damage, he takes the damage instead. And it's not from an attack. So there you go. So thwart for 2 off of here. That is going to ready Silk, who is going to thwart for 2 off of this. And then I'll tuck this out and get rid of exhaustion. All right. Then I'm going to spend 2 to play Across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to exhaust Scarlet Spider, and I'm going to go get Spider Guy. And Spider Bite is going to thwart for 2 and deal a damage here. I think that's good. That seems good. Looks good. All right. Man, I really want to start using my claws now because I attack for 6 on claw. I really want to start doing that. All right, let's go. Stop hitting yourself. Oh my God, yes. We're just gonna kill him with kindness here. All right, booyah. We're adding 2 threat. This is gonna go to 3. Klaw is stunned. We're gonna take 1 damage, but that's gonna go on Scarlet Spider instead. And then encounter card is Masters of Mayhem. Do I have something that I want to cancel? No. So I have to search the encounter deck and discard pile. And this is a response, so I don't have to do it. It's not forced. So I'm just going to go find, where's the annoying guy? Melter. Yeah, Melter that exhausts all my people. Yeah, he's annoying. All right. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can't. What are we doing, Steve? All right, we gotta punch. All right. There's no guard, so we're gonna do this. Using this Silk, I'm gonna attack Klaw for 6. Booyah. Done. I'm gonna put an energy shield on Scarlet Spider, because why not? Then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 2 to play a stun gun. And then I'm going to get rid of it, and I'll put a stun on him and a stun on him. I am then going to get rid of Illegal's Arm Factory. Actually, I'll get rid of a Weapons Runner to ready Silk. And then she is going to punch. Do I just punch for 2? I get rid. No, just kill this guy, bro. Kill him. All right, I'm going to punch for 2. He's going to go to 4. Scarlet Spider-Man is going to thwart for 2 off of this, but I'm going to use a Smooth as Silk to prevent the 1 damage. And then that's going to ready Silk. And then what are we doing? And then we punch for another 2. I guess we do. Yeah, we're going to punch for another 2 on Klaw. He's down to 2. All right. All right, he's almost dead. Almost dead. And then we just got to finish this game. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got a not today, which is good because then we can defend. And then we have a ready. Oh, and we have Peter Parker. Oh man, we could have done this and got the confused. Okay, maybe we'll keep that for next turn. Okay, we're adding 2 threat. This is going to go to 3. Klaw wants to attack us. We're going to defend for 6. So he's attacking us for 4. And then we put the top card. Here's the gang up. Let's go. And then these guys are stunned, not doing anything. And then encounter card is under fire. Oh, come on. Oh, son of a fart. Fine. 2 more cards. No, Silky Overload and Advance. Can he scheme for 5? That's one of the triples. Oh my god. Oh, son of a gun. All right, let's go. Scheme for 5. I knew it. Oh! Son of a bitch. Ah, stupid Steve. When you have these spider sense moments, you should fucking listen to yourself. I should have just went on the gang up, switched that up, and then just use my guys as blockers. So infuriating when I know what's going to happen and I don't listen to myself. I'm so pissed. I'm super pissed because I had this game in the bag and then I just went and did something stupid. And again, frustrating. All right, I'm going to give it one more shot. I'm going to give it one more shot to see if I can beat this. Like this. Oh, man, but it pisses me off because I had this stupid game. Frustrating. So frustrating. Man. I had everything. Look how beautiful my board was. It was just so awesome. And I just mucked it up. I was at full strength. I could have just dealt with this and it would have been fine. Does it happen to you guys too? Do you have these moments where you're like, oh, son of a bitch. I should have just listened to myself and then just go like, I had this. I knew it. And I knew it was going to be a boost of 3. I'm like, what are the odds? I should have said it's 100% the odds that I would have gotten this. 100,000%. I should have known. It pisses me off so much. Stupid stuff. And that's why it's like Marvel Champions is a game of decisions. And the decisions you make, they change the outcome. Every decision makes an impact. So frustrating. I had this in the bag. All right. We start with a weapons clown. All right. Let's go. Last game. Either I get this or I don't. Come on, precon. Help me out here. All right, stun guy, another stun guy, and then spider guy, and then silk claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then not today. Okay. Spider guy is definitely what I want to play. So 100%. I'm keeping a mental. I'm keeping these. All right. I'm going to lose the claws, but I'm going to pitch 2, and maybe I get lucky and I get a double. No. Not lucky for a double. But I have my reflex gun here, which is fine. All right, we're gonna get rid. We got to get rid of Immortal Claw. That's always the first thing we do is get rid of Immortal Claw. We'll play this shield. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Play Spider Guy. We'll play an energy shield on us. We'll thwart for 1, thwart for 2. Get rid of Immortal Claw. Oh wait, I'm not getting rid of Immortal Claw. Rats. And then I'll punch for 2 and get rid of this guy. And then at least I have 1 card tucked under myself. All right, cool. This is a free ready. We're going to keep the free readies. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have the wall crawl. So that's good. We can do some stuff with that. And we can remove 2 threats. And then we can do some stuff. We got the claws and we got the 2 threat. Or we get Albert if we don't want to die. All right, he's back down to 18. Let's go, baby. Quick game, quick game. 1, claw's going to attack us. We're just going to take 1, 1, and exhaust each of my allies. Jerk. Of course. Of course. All right, do I have a lightning? No. I'll go down to 9. Encounter card, Shadows of the Past? No. Oh, no, he gets retaliate. Oh, gross. All right. All right, so we'll do this. We are going to do, oh, we can't. I hate when I can't do things. The crisis, eh? All right, we're going to do this. We're going to use wall crawl, and we'll get rid of weapons runner. And now we'll get rid of defense network. That's going to come under here. All right. We are going to remove the 1 threat. We're going to flip down. We'll get rid of this and draw 2 cards. Nice. We're going to spend 2 for Albert Moon. Albert Moon is going to tuck the top card underneath. Thank you. Yeah, tuck the top card of the encounter deck under Cindy. All right, perfect. So that gives me money. And then I'll get rid of this. I'll keep my claws for next turn. And then hopefully Spidey Guy can help me. All right, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we got some claws. And we got a gun. And we got Spider Clown. All right, let's go. 1 threat. He schemes for 2 plus 0. Goes only to 3. Money. Easy mode. And then encounter card is a Whirl Guy. All right, easy money. Easy money. All right. Put a card underneath. There you go. Masters of Evil. We'll get rid of Masters of Evil to draw 2 extra cards. Jonah. What did Jonah do? Jonah doesn't do anything much. All right, so we're going to spend 2. We're going to put some cards on the table. Let's just put Dr. Sinclair. Let's spend 2 to play the claws. And then we'll flip up. We'll spend 2 to play a stun gun. All right. So we have Claw's Vengeance, so we can deal 3, but we have the Retaliate. So we got to take care of that. I think what we do is we just stop him from attacking us. I think that's the best play. Yeah, we're gonna stun Claw with our gun. We're gonna punch for 2 with Cindy, punch for 2 with him, punch for 2, and then this guy comes underneath here. And that's done, done, done. All right, we're good. Let's ready up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 5. Oh, money. Oh, look at this. 2 for this, 2 for this, and then we get another Spider Guy. Let's Or we get 2, and then we get 2 spider guys. But I want the organic webbing. All right. I have a feeling he's going to advance here. But we want to get rid of the other guy first. All right. This is going to go to 4. He's stunned, and we get 1 card to deal with. Another shark guy. I don't have my... that's not bad. Okay. We're going to punch for 2. Spider-Man's going to punch for 2, get defeated. Ready me. Punch for 2. He's out. Let's get these weapons of these guys out of here. Exhaust. We're going to use... Oh, no, we need a spider thing. Oh, son of a doofus, Steve. Okay. So before we fight him the last time, let's play smart. So he's at 4 damage. Play smart. We're going to across the Spider-Verse, exhaust Cindy Moon. I don't know why there's not the Warriors of the Great Web in this one. Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally, put it into play. Then any player spend 3 to repeat this process. Do I spend 3 to repeat the process? I think I do. I have Spider Guy here, and who else do I have in the Spider family here? Nobody. I got Spider Guy, Spider Bits, Spider Bite. Yeah, let's just do Spider Bits. All right, so perfect. So Spider Bit will thwart for 2. And then there we go. And I'll keep my organic webbing for next turn. I'll thwart for 2. He takes a consequence. Ready Cindy, and then she punches for 2, gets rid of this clown, and then we are golden. Okay. We'll keep our organic webbing for next turn. Let's just use this. This might be more useful. So we have enough recovery here. We just need to find other stuff here. All right. There's our outwit. All right, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, 1 threat. So much more control than last time. All right, we're going to get attacked. Spider Clone is going to do it. And for 3, goodbye, Spider Cyborg. Done. Encounter card is Masters of Mayhem. All right, I have 2 Masters of Mayhem here. All right, let's just go get the one that makes us exhaust our guys or lose a card at random. Which one do we want? Lose a card at random. He's got 7 health. I think that's the one we get. We're going to get this guy because he's annoying as hell. All right, what do I have? Okay, the thwarting is not the most important right now. Do I want to outwit him? Because then I can do 4, 5, 6. And I play the idyllic memory. I get rid of that. Man, that's what I kind of want to get rid of. Choices. Do I care about retaliate, or do I want to get my stuff out first? I think I do. I think I just want to get my stuff out first. All right, I'm going to get idyllic memory and organic webbing. I'll come back for this outwit next time. Yeah. Get rid of that. Okay. There's only 1 threat on the main, which is not that bad. This guy's annoying. All right, so we are going to punch for 4 with piercing because I have 2 of these guys underneath. Oh, wait. I have a better idea. Maybe before I play these cards, I'm just going to wait a second. Because if I go down to Alter Ego, I get to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I'm going to punch for 2. I get to ready, and then I punch for 3, get rid of this guy. There's only 1 threat on the main. And then I'll flip down. I'll get rid of Tiger. Actually, this guy's the less annoying. And I'll draw 2 cards. There you go. Okay. I'll spend 3 for Madam Web. And then I get to look. I have 2 spiders, so I get to look at the top 2 cards. And you may discard a card, look this way, and put the other back in any order. So that's going to go to 2. All right. I'm going to discard. Oh, wait, no. I just put it into any order, and I just have this to deal with. Yeah, I think that's easy. Okay, yeah. Because then he's going to scheme for only. It's going to go to 2. He's going to scheme for 2. He's going to go to 4, 5, and then I get this. Okay, easy. Is it you may? Cards. Okay, wait. You may discard 1 card. Look at this way. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I don't even need to do anything with Madam Web right now. And then I can go 1 for Idyllic Memory. And then I can heal, but it's so annoying. So if I do it like this, oh no, I don't know. No. Don't do anything with Albert Moon. Just chill. Just chill. And then let's go. 6 cards. 2, 4, and 6. All right. We got all of our violence cards at the same time. All right. This is going to 2. This is going to go to 5. We already know what was coming. And then we got this that comes in with 4. Easy. Knowing the encounter deck, money. So much money. Okay. Albert Moon's going to put a card underneath. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. It's my sensory overload. Nice. And that is never going back in. Okay. I will discard Claw. No, I will discard Tiger Shark. So I got to draw 2 cards. Thank you. Energy Shield. Lego. All right. For Energy Shield on Spider-Man, I can just keep him in play for a resource, and then I just keep coming back. All right. We're going to spend. Oh, we could always spend 3. Oh, we need to get rid of that Retaliate as well. All right. We're going to flip up. Okay. We're flipping up. What do we have? I can ready twice. I can put some stuff back in. All right, I'm going to spend. I don't want to spend my idyllic witting. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of this. Done like dinner. Okay. Do I not do the upgraded? I just put it on Scarlet Spider and just have him take all the damage. Oh, I love it. All right, screw the organic webbing. I'm gonna play Scarlet Spider. Let's go. I'm only okay. So she is gonna be punching. So she's gonna punch for 2. Get rid of Weapons Runner. Okay, money. Madam Web is gonna thwart for 2 off of this. Spider-Man is going to thwart for 2. So everyone goes on here, and then he's going to ready Madam Web. She's going to thwart for 2 on the main. There you go. So he took all 3 damages. So good. And then exhausted. All right, and then I'm exhausted here. I got 4. All right, we're taking an extra card. There you go. Ready for a fight. Let's go, baby. I think I lost a lot of you guys. But it's okay. Like I said, it's the 3rd attempt. I've done no damage to Claw, but this is all damage now. I'm going 100% on damage. As long as the game doesn't just mess me up. It's 100% damage time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. We're adding one threat. This goes to 4. He's going to attack me. But it does. Oh, actually, you know what? He's just going to attack a spider guy. All right, so for 2 damage, he goes away. Then double encounter card. So first one is under fire. Do I have something better? Oh, son of a bitch. Hate this card. All right, it's going to resolve. I'm going to get rid of a weapons runner. All right, next one. Melter guy. Do I want Melter? Yeah, Melter can stay. Master plan. I don't want another under fire, so I don't. I'm just going to leave that one there. I don't think there's any more, so I think we're going to accelerate. Yeah, we're accelerating, unfortunately. And then an armored guy. Yeah, we'll just keep the armored guy there. Okay. Every time I think I'm in the right now. All right. What do we do, Steve? What do we do? Do we outwit? No, I have 4 cards with different things. That's not going to help. Okay. Oh, yes. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I am going to attack the guard with piercing for 3. That is going to go here. Sensory Overlord is going to get discarded underneath. Nice. Okay. Now I need to spend a lightning to get rid of that thing. Okay. I am then going to spend 2 for outwits. Spider-Man is going to. Why are these exhausted? They're not exhausted. Only. Yeah, she's exhausted because she attacked with this. All right. +1 thwart for each card tucked under from the same encounter set. So she can thwart for 3, so which makes that a lot easier. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Spider-Man is going to not take a damage, exhaust, deal 2 damage here, and ready Silky Smooth. Silky Smooth is going to get rid of this exhaust, and I have 2 from the same encounter set. So I'm going to thwart for 3. That is going to go down to 1. I am then going to use Madam Web to just take a damage and deal a damage here. So he's going to go down to 3. I will then flip it down. I will get rid of Under Fire to draw 2 cards. Nice. We'll use Spider Reflex, unfortunately, because it's a physical and this is a requirement to get this down. And then I'm going to use Albert Moon to put the top card underneath myself. All right. Not today is going to help. I can do that. All right. So ready. I'll have 6 cards. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6. Man, I'm going to do damage. Come on, Steve. Then do the damage. I can't seem to do the damage. All right, this is going to go to 3. He wants to scheme, but ready for a fight will trigger. Flip me. And then he's going to attack me into Madame Web instead. Oh, no, I have to block with an ally. Oh. All right, I'll just take the hit for 1, 2, 3. I'll go down to 6. All right. Then he wants to attack here, and then I'll take 1, go down to 5. Okay, that's done. And then encounter card is an assault. I don't want to resolve that. I'll just keep these ones here. And then attacks me. All right, I have 2 lightnings. So he's attacking me for 2. Just for 2. I'll spend nothing. I'll go down to 3. All right, done. Okay. Let's start killing stuff. All right, I have an energy shield here, energy shield here. And I'm going to use the energy shield and the not today to put a stun gun with 2 stuns on it. Spider guy is going to be free. Why am I not doing damage, Steve? Ah! Do damage. Your job is to deal damage. Okay. Not this and not this. All right, I'm not doing these. I'm not going to stun him. But this guy cost me 1. So I'm going to use the not today to play him because I have 2 tech cards. All right, I got to start punching this guy. All right. Man, I'm short 1 card. Do I even need this guy? No, I don't. Take it back. Take it all back, Steve. Take it all back. Okay, first things first. We are going to punch for 2. Here, we're going to get rid of radioactive man. Put this here. All right, spider guy is going to punch. I'm going to spend a lightning so he doesn't take damage. He gets exhausted. I kill this guy. I ready silk. I'm going to thwart for 4 because I have 3 cards of the same. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, and then my 4th card is a Master of Evil card. All right, done. I am then going to spend 3 to do a swinging silk kick. I'm going to get rid of a weapons runner. And I'll do 9 damage, bringing him down to 9. Okay, and this is gone. 9 damage. I will then flip down. I will get rid of Masters of Mayhem and draw 2 cards. All right, I'm going to spend 2 for the organic webbing, which is going to allow me to ready at some point. Albert Moon is going to put the top card. Here's a weapons runner. Let's go. All right, done. There's no threat. There's nothing here. I just need to finish him off. What's up, Frederic? 2, 4, 5, and 6. We got the not today, but not at the right time. All right, 2 threat. He's scheming for 2 plus 2 is 6. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Find a minion. Let's go. Find a minion. Find a minion. Find a minion. Find a minion. Don't give me another acceleration, bro. Find a minion. Did I kill them all? There you go. Armored guy. All right. And then encounter card is caught off guard. All right. Perfect. Energy shield is gone on myself. And I'll tuck this here underneath. Okay. Let's do this. Not today. Dr. Sinclair is going to heal me for 3. I'll go to 6. Albert Moon. I have 4 cards. I'm going to go back to 10. Done. I'm going to discard the caught off guard to draw 2 cards. All right, we're killing here. We're so ready for the kill, except for the guard, who's got it tough. All right, we're flipping up, exhausting the claws, killing the guard, going underneath Silky Smooth. All right, I'm going to get rid of the weapons runner to ready Silky Smooth. And so this is exhausted, and then I get to ready Mrs. Silkiness. All right, I am then going to spend, you know what? I'm just going to put this card out there because I don't need it. I'm going to spend 3 for a swinging silk kick. Yeah. That is going to deal 7 damage. He is down to 2. I am then going to punch with Spider-Man. That is going to flip. I'm going to give him a tough, and I'll spend a lightning so Spider-Man doesn't die. Oh, wait. And it's going to ready Silkiness. Silkiness is now ready. She is going to punch to get rid of the tough. And I'm just going to use a wall crawl to remove 2 threat from the scheme, which is just this one. And there's nothing else I can do. All right, this done. Done. All right, let's go, guys. All right, we got 2 stop hitting yourselves. And I was really hoping I could have been my plus defense. I would have had 6, 7 defense and then deal the 7 damage. Let's go. Can't get there right now. All right, let's go. We're adding 2 threats. Claw's attacking me for 2. Okay, did we see? Let's see what we saw, because there's all these cards are all coming back. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. All right, the 2 Sonic Booms are gone, so I don't care how much you're damaging me. So 2, he gets a tough. So he's attacking me for 2. I'll take 2 plus 1 is 3. Down to 7. 1 card, baby. 1 card, and it is Retaliate again. All right. I am going to exchange with the Idolic Memory, the Retaliate for an Armored Guard. I think this is easier. And then I get another acceleration. So we have 3 accelerations. Where's my stupid acceleration tokens? There they are. Okay. So we can't mess around right now. The Cindy Moon player looks at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck and tucks one of those cards under her identity. All right. What do we have? We have Wall Crawl and then this stuff. So nothing really good. So we have no power. After the villain attacks you. Oh my God, come on. Okay, what do we do, Steve? We're going to Spider Silk this away. Done. She gets exhausted. Oh, I have I can confuse, cancel and confuse. Oh, that's so good. All right, that's what we're going to do. It's going to go to 5, but I get to confuse him. All right, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play J. Jonah Jameson. All right, so that's good. J. Jonah is going to do that. I am going to flip down. I'm just going to heal for whatever. I'll go back to 10. J. Jonah, alter ego action. Exhaust this card, search your deck and discard pile. Nope. Exhaust card, remove 2 threat from a side scheme. So I get rid of this. And this is not a victory either. The Cindy Moon player looks at the top 2 cards. Yeah, so that just goes in my discard. I look at the top 2. Stupid under fire. I'm just going to put this down, and I'm going to tuck under fire under in change of this one. All right. And then that one goes there, and then I forget what happens with the rest. All right, and then I'm going to draw because I'm going to get this one. So 2, 4, 5. That's my encounter card. I wasn't going to do anything else. Oh, that was kind of a bad play. I could have gotten rid of another card to put to get rid of all the threats. Bad play. Don't make bad mistakes like that anymore, Steve. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Garbage. All right, so we have damage. The only thing is we have damage, and we have a bunch of readies. So we can ready, punch, ready, punch, ready, punch. there's only one guard left in the deck, so hopefully it's not going to come back and haunt us. This is going to go to 5 out of 8. He wants to scheme. I'm going to spend 2 to investigate journalism. When an enemy would scheme, cancel that activation and confuse the enemy. I don't know what's happening. That happened. All right. And then 2 encounter cards. First one, we know it's a caught off guard. Goodbye, spider thing. And the next one is advanced. Let's go. It's like it was predictable. And then no, we don't want the advance. We'll just leave that there. Okay. Do we need anything tucked? No, we don't need anything tucked. Everything is good. We have the kick. All right, we're flipping up. Oh yeah, let's do the Albert. Let's do Albert while we're there. It's this instead of this. Okay. I was hoping to get another one so I could get 5. All right, so Spider Claws, I'm going to deal 5 damage. He's down to 17. Spider-Man is going to remove 2 threat. This goes to 3. I ready her. She goes away. All right. Oh, man. I so want to across the Spider-Verse here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do across the Spider. Yeah, I'm going to do across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to exhaust Silk. Bring back Spider Guy. I'll put this out because I don't want it anymore. I'll keep my web kick for next turn. I'll remove 2 threat. He'll take a damage. He'll ready Silk. And then she'll punch for another 2. He's down to 15. If everything goes well, this is the last turn. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 2, 2, 4, 5. This is going to 4. And then Claw wants to attack us. I'm just going to take the hit because it doesn't matter. Exhaust me, of course. And then 4. Encounter card. Please don't be advanced. Shadows of the Past. Let's go. Salut, Edouard. Okay, so... And then this one goes here, and then the rest doesn't matter because who cares about this guy? Nobody. All right, there's 3 cards, 4 cards, so there's 6 threat there. I just need to kill. Kill a kill a kill. He's not a guard. You can just go get bent. All right. Let's do this. Spider-Man punches for 2. 13. He's going to ready Silk. Silk has got 1, 2, 3, so she's going to punch for 5. 13 minus 5 is 8. Let's go. And then finishing this game, because I am sick and tired of it, I'm going to do swinging Silk kick, discarding an armored guard to 9 damage, overkill. Goodbye, stupid expert claw. Go die. And Moreland, you're day late and a buck short. There we go. Victory. Man. This was definitely a pain in the ass. But I like the mechanic. It's a lot of thinking though. That's the thing. There's so much to think about. Let me just go over her cards. What I like, what I don't like, and what I think should have been, and what can help and not. All right. Let's just go this quick. And then so you guys can go back to do whatever you want. And because it's Sunday, it's 3 p.m. And I hope you guys are having a good weekend. All right, first of all, her ability here, draw 2 cards, money. That's always good. All right, her signature cards. Let's go. This. Let's take a look, sees at the signature stuff. Yep. This, and then okay. So for the signature cards, all right, let's look at the upgrades, because the upgrades are always what's the most important. They make the character. All right, so all the upgrades here, I think out of all of them, I think organic webbing is priority number 1. you want to have that +1 thwart and be able to ready, this is money. The fact that it also gives her the aerial trait is very good as well, because then you can just do the so you get rid of a card, remove a card, then you play Ever Vigilant in protection, remove 2 threat from the main, ready your character, do more stuff. And yeah, so, and then the claws here, I really like this. But again, it's very specific. So you have to go after a certain type. So if you're going after the villain cards, that is very, very smart because you want to have the same encounter set. So as much as you want to get rid of the under fires and the shadows of the past and all that stuff, if you want to have a lot of control over the villain, getting rid of the villain scenario cards is what you want to do. And especially because this one is complementary to the thwart one, the outwit. So these two work the same. So if I have 4 cards, I'm scheming for 6 and punching for 6. It's insane. So she can become very, very powerful. So scheme for 6 or thwart for 6. If you can manage to have 4 of the same encounter set, like from the villain, it's your money. Same for spider reflexes. Then you can have 7, and then it makes the protection card she comes with even more sexy. The stop hitting yourself, which is an attack. It's very, very good with this. Again, and the fact that it adds cards underneath, and it says here, if there are 4 more, discard all but 4 of those cards. So you get to choose what you discard, which is what I like. You get to choose what you want to keep underneath, which allows you for maximum efficiency. And then the Idyllic Memory. This, again, is a very super good card because when you get something like Sonic, again, against Claw, I get Sonic Boom. I'm like, oh, and I have an Armored Guard. Well, I'd rather have the Armored Guard instead of this one. So I just switch these up. I love that mechanic. I love it, love it, love it. That is, I think, something I really enjoy. I think the most out of this one. But it's when you reveal. So you can't do it for any other player. It's only from you. Or if, like I said, you have cards from all the other ones, you want to have the weak ones. So let's say you have a card like from this guy, Masters of Evil, or you get one of them. Instead of getting another one, you get something else. So I like that. If you don't mind the assault, or you don't mind like if you don't want Shadows of the Past, and then you get like an assault instead or a caught off guard instead, I think that's a lot. It's very good to be able to manipulate the encounter deck in that fashion. I think it's really good. Then there's the support cards. There's 2 of them. Albert Moon, very good if you get him on your opening hand. You take the top card, you get rid of it, and you draw 2 cards. So basically, he's only costing you 1 real resource to do. So really good. J. Jonah Jameson, he's threat removal and alter ego, which is not bad. But I don't think this is a priority. This, I think, is just a meme card, and I don't think you should prioritize this in any way. It's just okay. Definitely the most disappointing card so far in the supports is J. Jonah, because for 3 to remove 2 threat on a side scheme only sounds good, but in solo, yes. Multiplayer, and don't focus on this. All right, and then the rest of the cards are pretty simple. She's got 3 of the attack cards. The Swimming Silk Kick, that's 9. It's 9 damage with Overkill. Can't pass that. Very, very strong. Wall Crawl is 1 for 5 if you get rid of one of your cards, which is not bad. And Smooth as Silk, I think just choose an enemy or a scheme and play, and then you discard cards. Now, this is a kind of like a double trap because, yes, you're discarding cards, but you're accelerating the villain to do this. So be very careful when you're doing this. Make sure that you know what you're looking for if you can manipulate the encounter deck. So that's it for my quick review of her cards. I think the Energy Shield is very, very good again for Iron Man. Not Today's. I think I would have preferred the one that readies you instead of Not Today. I think we just had Not Today. I think with the X-Men. So I think Desperate Defense would have been more. I think Desperate Defense would have been more appropriate for this hero scenario. So instead of the Not Today, they would have put the 3 Desperate Defense that they put from the Doctor Strange pack. Definitely, this would have been a hell of a lot better. Dr. Sinclair, I like it, especially because it's any player that can activate this, which makes a lot of sense. So I enjoy this card a lot. Heal from your recovery. So if you have if you can recover for 5, or if you have a downtime or something like that, you can really have some fun. If you're stunned or confused, you can boost that up. So very good. Across the Spider-Verse, I'm really glad they made another one. But 2, I already have 2, so I'm not super excited about this. I'm glad that they reprinted Spider-Man. He's a very good ally. This is probably one of my favorite team-up cards because you can play Spider-Man in protection, which is what you want to play him. And with the Silk ally, because there is a Silk ally here, Cindy Moon. So you can play Silk as an ally with your Spider-Man Peter Parker deck. For me, I think it's just so good. But you have to be an alter ego to do it. So it allows you to go to alter ego, get a hand size, get your genius resource, heal up with Aunt May. So this makes Peter Parker way, way, way stronger, especially if you're playing in protection with the Silk ally. Very, very, very strong. Madam Web, I think it's just another web war. I think she's okay, but 3 for 2 activation, for just 1 activation and a little bit of debt manipulation. I wish she would have had 3 health, but it's okay. She's definitely not my favorite Spider character. Favorite card in the protections, stop hitting yourself, baby. After you defend against an attack, take no damage, deal damage to that enemy for that defense. Just this is money. This is the money, especially with cards. If you're playing the thing, and you can get, I think you can get to 7 or 8 defense with some characters. You can bring him all the way up because the armored thing. There's the other one, so 5, and then you use the things that give you +2 defense. It also gives a lot of viability for cards like Expert Defense, which now combined with Stop Hitting Yourself is +3 damage. It's just so good. So you can have a lot of fun with cards that you don't normally play with. Expert Defense now becomes really viable with Stop Hitting Yourself because it says after you defend against an enemy attack and take no damage, deal damage to that enemy equal to your defense for that attack. So this also contributes. So if I have a defense of 10, I'm doing 2 for 10 damage in protection. Amen. So good. And then again, this great card for protection. This is going to be amazing. It takes a physical resource to do, but it allows you to go to alter ego in protection and then flip up. This for me is money because protection, you always want to kind of stay up. And then if you don't stay up, you're just like, you seem like you're not doing anything. And then we got 2 new allies. And then we got which one? The stun gun, right? So stun gun for me, it's a nice little tech upgrade. I'm not a big fan. I think it's okay. I think they wanted to fit it into the deck just to fit something in because we have the confusion ray. And then we have we have the other gun in aggression. So we didn't have a gun in protection. And the fact that it can stun 2 minions or it can just stun the villain once. It's 3 for a stun, right? It's the same as Take That or something like that. So it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. And it can go in any deck that runs protection and kind of wants to stun the minions or the villains. So it's okay. So the fact that Spider Bite can become cheaper to play for each tech upgrade means this is a free ally in an Iron Man deck. So Iron Man right now is just going to be like money. Even SPDR is going to love playing this guy. So how many techs you have, he's a free ally that you can just keep bringing back. The fact that he's a Web Warrior, again, so much synergy with the Web Warrior cards. And Scarlet Spider, I think the best protection ally since Spider UK. This is so good, especially with the Spider-Man here. I'll use him. He takes the damage instead of him. It's so good and very, very good. Ben Riley, right? Ben Riley. All right, and the rest is just the same stuff. All right, so that's my breakdown and analysis for this. I hope you had a great time. Merci pour ceux qui sont en France, qui me regardent. Frédéric, Josué, Edouard, Merci à tout le monde. Thank you everyone for watching me. And then let's see if I can get these packs in French. If I can get them, I'll do these. I'll do the same video for en français. All right. On that note, my wife is gonna get angry because I've been on this. I said I was gonna play for an hour. It's been 2. So on that note, remember to just have some fun and just play the game. Peace out, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.